Hi, I'm Andrew Cornelius. I love food, and I'm feeling a little hungry. Got plenty of recipes to choose from here. No, I don't have any ingredients for that. All right. Did someone take my olive oil? Okay, no, it's not in there either. Time for some fresh tomato sauce and, oh God. Oh, that's not good. You know, we may have to call out for pizza. If you know me, I can't get enough New Haven pizza. And I'm here on Wooster Street searching for another one. This one has an origin story of Pepe's Pizza, but it happens to be run by a couple of brothers. I'm headed to Sally's.
I grew up in New Haven, and this is our favorite place. It's just delicious.
If I were to be put to death tomorrow, my last meal would be Sally's Pizza. There's no question that that's what I would want to eat.
Who am I working with right now?
You're working with Bob Consiglio,
Bob, what's your role here?
co-manager.
That's on the paperwork, but what would you describe that you do?
It's everything.
Everything? Jack of all trades? So what about a little bit of the history here? As I understand, it starts years ago with Pepe's, right?
My dad worked for his uncle Frank Pepe as a young boy. Maybe he was 10. So I know he used to have to stand on a beer case to weigh the dough. He worked for his Uncle Frank along with my Uncle Tony, my father's younger brother. And at some point, Uncle Frank fired my Uncle Tony, my father's younger brother, because, you know, maybe coming late, playing baseball and stuff. And, you know, back then, there was no spearing the rod.
Right.
An uncle could give you a whack.
We call that physical motivation.
Yeah.
That's the political correct.
Sure. So my father left, and in 1938, this was a bread bakery that went under. Grandma bought it. She had her kids in here doing it. Children were basically free labor. Years later, you know, Dad bought it and kept it going. My father would maybe open, I don't know, 2 o'clock or so, and he'd be standing out in front in a t-shirt like this, you know, waiting for somebody, and somebody came in.
Yeah.
He'd take their order. He'd make it, he'd bake it, and he'd serve it.
It doesn't start anything until the people come in.
Yeah, they're all made one at a time. People get impatient waiting, but we don't take any shortcuts. We do it the same way we did in 38, in the 40s, the 50s.
Now, as I understood, Dad used to stand right about where you are doing the same thing?
Yeah, that's him right there, looking down on it.
Now, the Another Day in Paradise, was that his mantra, or did that come in later?
No, my brother.
What are you working on right now?
I'm working on a medium pizza that you're going to be eating shortly.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
And this is one of yours right here.
Now, I recognize tomato, but what kind of cheese is this?
That's potato.
Potato on a pizza?
Yep, it's something I stole from the Romans about a dozen years ago.
I mean, the Rome doesn't exist much. I mean, they're not going to come after you, right? So you get that going for you.
They might, but they'll never take me alive.
Now, that's just not any kind of oven there. I noticed you've got a coal oven
No,
here.
it's the turn-of-the-century bread oven.
Now, this pizza seems to have more meat on it than the garden one.
Yep.
What's going on here?
Yep, that's half pepperoni, half sausage. Sausage is made locally, and you're gonna be eating that too.
All right. So what can you tell me about the dough of this pizza?
My dad learned from his Uncle Frank Pepe that a pizza dough is lighter. A heavier dough is a bread dough. You know, you see pizza guys throwing it up in the air.
Yeah, tossing a pizza toss.
And if we did that, our hand would go right through it. It's a much lighter dough.
All right, these look like normal human-sized pies. What's going on over here?
These are small. Small pies.
That's
Do small, medium, large.
Oh, geez. So it's like a dance back here. Every person knows their job, every person's got their role, and everybody keeps swapping in and out to keep those pizzas rolling out. Something else that I've heard in the reviews is people love how much sauce goes onto the pizza. That's impressive. Where does this sauce come from? I see it in a bucket there, but...
We make it daily.
What's the spray bottle for?
Oh, we can't tell you these things.
That's a secret, industry secret? We don't want to die for pizza secrets. I'd rather eat the pizza than die for it.
A lot of famous people have walked through these doors for this specific reason, that this is the best pizza in New Haven.
I declare this pizza to be awesome.
It's just perfect.
It's simply the best.
Pieces are flying out of that hot oven. I want to get mine while it's still piping hot. All right, so as you can see, Sally's does not skimp on size. Pizza for one. Yeah, just kidding. This is pizza for like 12. I'll flip it over real quick. You can see how nice and toasted that is. Just enough that you get like a little ash on your fingers. Oh my God, they called in reinforcements. What have we done? What have we done? All right, we're looking at a half plain, half mozzarella here. Simple, but still delicious. Plenty of sauce if you're really into tomato sauce. Same with this one here, but just a little more cheese on this side. I've said it before, a good litmus test of excellent pizza is a plain slice. And here, I'm losing the surface area as most of this melts off. Ribbons of cheese, tomato sauce, thin crust, lightly toasted. Time to get a bite. One of the messiest pizzas I've ever eaten. But, you know, if they're using their hands back in the kitchen, I should use my hands here. Delicious slide of pepperoni right in here. Huh? Like a suspension bridge of cheese coming off this thing. And they're known for good sauce. There's no question. Sally's has great sauce. All right, so this is another new one for me. It's potato on a pizza. Stolen, or as I like to think of it, borrowed from the Romans. Let's give that a shot. As you can see, paper thin potato, lightly seasoned, fully delicious, and actually a pretty good combination with pizza.
I'm a pizza aficionado, so that's why I love Sally's, because it's really the best pizza in the country.
So as we trace family lineage, this is a fun lesson in genealogy. We've gotten a chance to see what happens when you start with Pepe's and move over here into Sally's. The answer is still delicious pizza. I mean, history is great, but for me, I just eat it.